Good evening, friends. Let's do something different today. I want to show you a finger ring. Something like this. It's a cluster ring. Wouldn't you like to try it out? Okay. Or something like this. Okay. This is also so pretty, isn't it? Let's try it out. So let's get started. Just watch me through. As usual, you will need jewelry making thread and needle, a couple of beads, some crystal beads, bicone crystal beads in grey, and some seed beads. I don't know why it's not showing up. Okay, so we have these bicone crystal beads in grey and some seed beads in grey. Okay, we'll need a cutter as usual and a pair of scissors. Nothing much. So let's get started. Take one small grey bead and one bicone. Do that 4 times. So you have something like this, friends. Okay. So we need to do this 3 more times. Okay. So take a bicone, one seed bead, one bicone, one seed bead again, one bicone, seed bead. Okay. You don't need a seed bead towards the end because we'll be going into one sec. So you do that. Repeat the same thing again with 4 bicone beads and 3 seed beads. Okay. Four bicone beads and 3 seed beads. Okay, do that. And do that twice more. This is how it look. All right, do it twice more. Since we have a seed bead here, at this point we will start inserting the bicone bead. One bicone, one seed, one bicone, one seed, one more bicone, one seed, and one bicone. So we have four bicone beads and 3 seed beads. All right, we don't need to end with the seed bead because we are going to be entering into the seed bead here. All right, so that's how it goes. Now come all the way up. Into the seed bead here. Okay, so we've done 3. All right, we need to do one more square. Back again, one bicone, one seed, one bicone, one seed, one bicone, one seed, and one bicone. All right, so get into the seed bead here. All right, so now here we are. What we need to do is come to this point here, this point here, that's the seed bead. Okay, go around, come to the seed bead. Now we have finished one line. All right, now we need to do 3 more lines like this. All right, so we are here in the seed bead. Now take a bicone, seed, bicone, seed, bicone, seed, and a bicone. Okay, like we've been doing all along, same way. Okay, now from this point you get back into the same seed bead. With these beads. Okay, 4 bicone and 3 seed beads. So get back inside to the seed bead. Now come all around here to this seed bead here at the bottom. Okay, so you've come to this point, to the seed bead here. Okay, so this is how it looks. Now what you need to do is you need to complete the line here. Okay, so make similar squares. For that, from this point you need to go into the next seed bead. One moment. Take one bicone and get into the seed bead here in the second square. Okay, let me show you that. Get into the seed bead here. Alright, so here we are into the seed bead here of the first line, second box of the first line. Okay, now take another bicone, one seed bead. We need 3 bicone beads to complete the square. One sec. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've taken one here already. Okay, so we need 3 more bicone beads to complete the square. 2, okay, so we have one bicone here already in the second box. Now get into the seed bead just before that. So we formed another square. All right, now go back the way we came in the beginning, in the start of the square. Go back the same way. Now get into this bicone bead of the second square and into the seed bead next to it. Okay, we need to keep forming squares all the way down. So you can do that from any point. All right, so now we are at this point. Okay, take one bicone, one seed, one bicone, one seed, one bicone. Okay, so that's 3 bicone beads. All right, now get into the bicone of the third box in the first line. Okay, so here we are. Now we need to add one more bicone bead here to complete the square. All right, get into the seed bead, the bottommost seed bead, which is in the box above, second box, that would be in the second line. Okay, now come all the way down, come all the way down, and here we are. We need to complete one more box here and 2 more lines. Okay, so let's finish that and get back. So we got a perfect square here. All right, 4 columns by 4 rows. Okay, so now what we do is go to this corner up here, come to this seed bead here. All right, take one bicone, get into the next seed bead here, take another bicone, get into the next seed bead here, same thing needs to be done here. Cross this bicone here in the corner and get to the next seed bead. Do the same thing on remaining 3 sides. Okay, I'll just show it to you one more time. From one seed bead to another on the very edges. Okay, okay, and you skip the corner bicone and get into the next seed bead. Now complete the remaining 2 sides and we'll get back. So now you can see what we have here. We've covered all the 4 corners, 4 sides, and you have to stretch the thread as you keep completing each side. You have to just keep pulling the thread. Now you'll have a bowl-like formation. Okay, can you see this? A bowl-like formation. Okay, so sorry, I got that. I'd gone into this bicone bead. I was supposed to get into the seed bead next to it. All right, so get into the seed bead. This is how it will start forming. Now go up to seed beads. Take 3 more seed beads and get into the next seed bead here. All right. Go up 2 seed beads. So you can see this is shaping up, right? It's kind of curling up. Okay, we do the same thing all around, taking 3 beads and going through the seed beads on the edges. Alright, let's finish that and get back. Okay. So we are at this point. Take 5 seed beads. Go back into the bicone bead. Bicone only, no need to get into the seed bead. Okay, so get into the bicone bead. Go up 2 of the seed beads. Take 3 seed beads now. Go into the next bicone bead and back through the 2 seed beads we just came out from. Alright. Come all the way here through all these beads into the next bicone bead. Take 3 more seed beads. Come into the last 2 seed beads here. Back into the bicone bead. Alright. Go into the next bicone. Take 3 seed beads. Go into the last 2 seed beads of the previous loop. Okay, so you'll start getting a formation like this. Okay, now continue doing the same thing all around, going through only the bicone beads. As you can start adding 3 beads to make a loop in every bicone bead. Okay, so one more time I'll show you. Okay, here we are. Okay, get back into the bicone loop and start taking shape. Okay, so do the same thing all around and get back. Okay, we'll finish that and I'll see you. So we've come around all the 4 sides, and we need to close this up now. So we are in the last bicone. Go up the 2 seed beads of the last loop, or should I say the first loop we started with. Okay, so go up those 2 seed beads. Now you only need to add 1 seed bead here and get into the last loop that we just finished, get into 2 of those seed beads, and we close this. Okay, all right, this is how it looks at this point. Now just go back down, come up 1 loop, go to the center bead, of the loop, take 3 seed beads here, get back into the same seed bead, okay, you have a picot forming here. All right, now get into the side bead of this picot, okay, get into the side bead of this picot and take 2 seed beads, get into the, so that will be 1 2 3 4, so from this point you need to get into the next center of the next loop, center bead of the next loop. All right, so that's here. Come back through the seed bead here we came out from of the first picot, if you remember. Come through this second picot, to the side and to the center bead of the next loop. Okay, now to take 2 seed beads again, go into the side of the side bead of the previous picot, come down, okay, go up this side bead, take 2 seed beads, go to the center of the previous loop not previous loop, next loop, center bead. Okay, and up the seed bead again. Keep doing the same thing all around. This is how it starts looking now. Okay, keep doing the same thing till you come to the end of the circle where we started from. All right, so we are on the verge of closing this now. Okay, so what you need to do is just take one seed bead, go to the side here, side of the first picot we started with, go to get into that seed bead which is on the side. Close it. Okay, so this is how it look. All right, now get back on top where we did these picots. Get to the very top of one of the picot's center beads. Okay, and go around all these center beads only of the picots. Okay, get into all these center beads, so and pull the string so it tightens the circle. So it will look. Close the circle nice and tight. Okay, now we come to the outer circle of the bicone beads. Okay, we come to this circle and tighten it as well. Okay, run your thread through this entire circle and tighten it as well. So we've tightened the outer circle as well, and we are done with this portion. All that is left now is only making the fingering band. All right, okay, this is the back, this is the front. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Actually, how does this look, friends? Looks really pretty, right? Probably you can even consider making a pendant out of this, and possibly earrings as well. It's up to you all together. Okay, so let's get the band going now. Take a seed bead, get into any one of these seed beads around here. Yeah, so I've taken a seed bead, getting into the seed bead next to the thread from the point we came out from. Okay, so get into the seed bead, take another seed bead, come around and insert the bead, the needle into the bead we just inserted. Okay. Now come up to the next bead. You have, this is how it look. You'll have the link forming from here. Okay, so take 4 seed beads now. Get into the seed bead and come around into the other seed bead. Okay, so come around into the other seed bead and all the way up into the 2 seed beads of the 4 we inserted, okay, which comes on the side. Get into 2 of the seed beads. This beads on the side. Get into those. So this is how the chain will start forming. You can either add 2 beads each or 4 beads each, okay, to at each step to build up the band. Okay, so I am taking 4 beads again, getting into the seed bead just below it of the band, and then take your needle to the other side of the band and come up all the way. Come up all the way. Okay. This is how it look. So let's complete this band to whatever length you need, and then I will show how to secure it at the other end. Okay, how to secure it on this side of the ring. All right. Okay, so let me finish that and get back. So we are done with the band. I'll show you how to join it on the other end of the ring. Okay, similar to what we did when we started the band. It's just exactly the same. So just take 1 seed bead, go into the exact opposite. So this is the exact opposite point. Get into the seed bead, take another seed bead, come into the band, join here into the band, go around 2-3 times and secure it nice and tight. All right, so let's do that. Here we are done with this. You can knot it off at this point, as well as go to a couple of other different points and knot it so the ring stays nice and secure. The thread doesn't come off. Okay, so that's about it, friends. Seemed like a very complicated project and quite a long one, but doesn't matter, try it out. I'm sure you can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Okay, have that faith. And thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, Pandora's Crafts and Jewelry. Watch my videos from start to finish and share it with everyone. Alright, so stay tuned to the next project.